Alright, what's going on, guys? Today I have an update for the last video I posted about Dr. Disrespect. We finally have some much needed clarity on the situation, and based off everything I'm seeing, it's pretty much exactly what I said happened in the last video. So let's quickly provide some context for those that are in the dark. Basically, we finally have gotten the reason for why Dr. Disrespect got banned on Twitch 4 years ago. I think it was almost exactly to this date, which might have a little bit of significance because if you look into it, an NDA can usually last anywhere from like 1 to 5 years for like smaller stuff like this. So it honestly could be possible that the NDA expired and now that's why people are actually talking about it. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there as a little bit of speculation because it has been such a long time since the original incident. But anyways, a couple days ago, a former employee of Twitch came out and said the reason that Dr. Disrespect got banned on Twitch was because he was messaging an underage girl on the Twitch Whispers. And since that moment, it's been like a huge debate on whether or not that was actually true. Like, how credible is this guy? Doc himself put out a few vague, very like unclear legal type statements regarding everything. And some other streamers were jumping in and be like, yep, I heard the same thing. Other journalists were saying, yep, I heard the same thing as well. But there was no actual like hard evidence. So it was still very unclear on what really was going on. Then we fast forward to today, and Doc himself puts out a massive statement on Twitter that I'm going to read for you now. It's quite long, but I think it's important to get it all in here. The Twitch ban. Hello, I'd like to make a quick statement. Let's cut the fucking bullshit. As you know, there's no filter with me. I've always been upfront and real with you guys on anything that I can be upfront about. And I'm always willing to accept responsibility, which is why I'm here now. First and foremost, I do want to apologize to everyone in my community as well as those close to me, my team, and everyone at Midnight Society Game Studio. A lot of people have been left in the dark about what happened yesterday with Midnight Society and we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. Our team is full of incredibly talented and good people that have high career ambitions and families, and I never want to jeopardize the culture we have carefully crafted. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. Were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there any real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes leaned too much in the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never even met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch, and the case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear, it was not a criminal case against me and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. Now, from a moral standpoint, I'll absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect and I'll fucking own my shit. This was stupid. Now, with all this said, don't get it fucking mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destruction zone. I'm no fucking predator or pedophile. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me fucking knows where I stand on those things with those types of people. That's a different level of disgust that I fucking even hate hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. But I think I've said what I needed to say regarding the ban itself. That's it. That's why Twitch made the decision in 2020. To my team, community, industry friends that have supported me, I apologize. I wish I could have said all this sooner. You guys have always showed me and my family love and support throughout all these years. We love you guys like you can't imagine. I have the fucking best community and circle. If any of this has made you uncomfortable, I get it. You don't have to support me anymore, but just know you have always been greatly appreciated. But trust me when I say this, to all my haters that live and breathe social media with zero real life experience. I don't give a fuck about you. Finally, if you're uncomfortable with this entire statement and think I'm a piece of shit, that's fine, but I'm not fucking going anywhere. I'm not the same guy Sorry, I'm not the same guy that made this mistake all those years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family, as mentioned on stream, and I'm coming back with a heavy weight off my shoulders. They want me to disappear. Yeah, fucking right. Fucking Wolf of Wall Street over here. So first of all, I'd like to say this guy might have one of the worst legal teams I've ever seen in the history of any creator, because literally every single tweet that he's made over the last few days, there's been 3 tweets, I believe, maybe more. Every single tweet I've seen from this guy has done nothing but make him look even worse. You know what I mean? He would have 100% been better off just saying nothing at all, because up until this tweet, a lot of people were still defending him because there was no evidence. But now that we have an actual confession from the man himself, it's kind of hard to still defend the guy. Although some people are still trying, and I don't know why. I think that's a very weird hill to die on. I'm still seeing people asking for proof. Like, I don't really get it. Like, the fucking guy himself is literally admitting it. I don't know what you mean you need more proof. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think we ever see the messages because of legal reasons. I don't know, maybe we could, but that gets kind of complicated. Basically, the facts of what happened here is we had I don't know how old he was at the time of this, maybe like 35 years old, because he's like 40 now, right? So we had a 35-year-old man messaging I don't know how old girl. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to say that he probably wasn't messaging like 12-year-olds, right? Hopefully he's not that much of a fucking weirdo. But he himself has admitted that sometimes these messages would lean towards inappropriate. That's what he said himself. So whatever was said was weird enough for Twitch to read it and be like, yo, what the hell? We got to get rid of this guy. He can't be a part of our company no more. And obviously, he didn't get charged with anything legally, right? So I don't think he was like sending dick pics or anything like that. Nothing extreme. But he definitely was engaging with weird combos. So the facts of the matter is, a 35-year-old married man with a kid was sending inappropriate but technically not illegal messages to a minor on Twitch Whispers. That is the facts of the case. And that's probably the most we're ever going to know about it. The amount of people blindly defending this guy was crazy, man. I pretty much called it last video, right? I said, we don't know what happened, but it's very obvious something weird happened here because of the way he's talking about it, right? It's very simple. Like, just for future reference, if something like this ever happens again, if those type of allegations are made against you and they truly are 100% false and completely made up, you deny them. You know what I mean? You 100% make it crystal clear that that is 100% false and you have no idea what they're talking about, right? That's how you respond if you are truly innocent. But the thing is, with all of his responses, he never really denied it 100%. He was like very vague and weird about it. It felt like he was trying to like deny it, but like also leave himself a little bit of room, because deep down he knew that they were kind of true at the very least. You know what I mean? There was some truth to the allegations that is coming out now, and that's why he was responding the way that he did. So I thought it was so weird that there are people like passionately defending this guy. They're like 100% on his side, like, oh yeah, you guys are trying to cancel this guy, he's innocent, blah blah blah. Like, they're 100% all in defending a guy who isn't even fucking defending himself, and you have zero information. How does that make any sense, bro? Like, why are you stepping in to defend this guy? It just never made much sense to me. And I think his response to it here is very weird, even still. Like, it's almost as if he still thinks he did nothing wrong because he was technically never legally charged with anything. But bro, you're still a weirdo. Like, don't get it twisted, bro. Just because the law didn't arrest you does not mean you are free to go. Like, you are still seen as a weirdo in the eyes of pretty much anyone who is normal. I mean, he literally used the defense out of the Chris Hansen To Catch a Predator. Every time like they get caught, they're like, whoa, chill, I didn't do anything, chill. I was just messaging, I was just talking. You know what? They literally say that, and he said that like he thinks he's good because he didn't actually meet up with her. Like, I mean, that may be good in the eyes of the law, sure, but in the eyes of society, my man, you are a weirdo. The signs were all there. I guess we can't be that surprised. A 40-year-old man shouldn't be dressing up in a fucking costume every day to begin with. Something gotta be off with you mentally to do that, you know what I mean? And his response just made things 10 times worse. He ends it off off very weird. He's like, yeah, fuck all these haters, man. Bro, you're fucking 40 years old messaging kids on Twitch. Like, if someone thinks that's fucked up, that doesn't make them a hater, dude. Nobody's hating on you, man. You are a certified weirdo, man. It's not hating, man. There's something wrong with you. Like, the way he's looking at it is like still insane to me. He thinks like people are like against him and it's like not valid almost, you know? And then he says, you know, he's going on a long family vacation. He's going to be back to streaming afterwards. I mean, that's got to put a real damper on your vacation, no? Like, actually, I mean, I guess the wife already knew. This is old. So I guess it's not really news to the fam, so maybe they can still enjoy their vacation, although it is under kind of weird circumstances, so I would imagine the vacation is a little bit awkward. But anyways, crazy situation. I think this is probably the end of it. This is pretty much everything everyone wanted to know, unless the messages somehow get released, which I don't know if that's honestly possible, you know, because of the legality of everything, but I would like to see them, you know. I think it would be helpful. I don't know who it would help. I don't know if it's going to help Doc or hurt Doc, but it would be interesting and helpful to see the messages so you could get a little bit, you know, more clarity on the situation. But you got a confession from the guy himself, so that's pretty much all you need, honestly. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. We talked about some of his earlier tweets, although they're not as important to look at now that we have the actual, like, you know, full story. So check it out if you missed it. But other than that, have a good day and peace out.